It's also better to play 2 against Priest.
It's bad to play 2 against Priest?
It's better to play 2 against Priest. But
Huh, okay. Toss it all, yeah?
I would toss it all. Against Priest, you just want to make sure you don't lose early. So you want to make sure that if they like balance chosen something, that you can get rid of it.
I haven't seen a Valen's chosen in some time.
I don't see Priest too often, so.
I've actually run into quite a number.
What are you thinking?
I was going to obviously press the button. Is there some other move here?
It's unlikely that you need that health becomes a factor in the matchup versus Priest. And you need to be activating Battle Rage at some point, and you want to be damaged. So here I'd consider just not even armoring up.
Just pass.
And just passing. And I probably would do that.
And you would do that?
Even though it looks like you're going to armor up next, or if you armor up this turn, he hits you for 2, puts you to 30, next turn you play Frothing, and your Frothing gets hit, like I understand that it's likely that you take damage, but I don't think the health's ever going to become relevant, so I would actually just pass here.
You would play Frothing the next turn, if like things stay?
It's possible.
But if so you're basically just counting on the opponent making a mistake in attacking.
Do you think that he's not going to attack?
Well, I mean, if we don't armor up, then I wouldn't attack.
If this guy doesn't attack, I'll send you $5.
But you didn't armor up. Like, at least I faked the disconnect.
At least you faked the disconnect.
Yeah.
Plays. That's tough. Since you have Emperor, it's likely that you're Frothing. Well, in the Priest matchup, your Frothing is always going to be your win condition, since they can clear boards so easily. So normally you don't want to go all in on Patron, you want to try to kill them with like 2 big Frothians, and since you basically have infinite time, since they can't do damage to you, enough to kill you, you're not really concerned.
Yep, so it seems like just armor up pass.
But interestingly enough, he'd only be able to heal one of his guys if they both attack the Frothian, and the second one would actually die. So one of his guys would have 3 health. Yeah, I would just armor up. Going through the logistics of playing Frothing.
Yeah, I heard your reasoning. Makes sense. It's not worth trading Frothing for like 1 zombie chow.
Yeah. Plus the zombie chows are going to give you 10 health once you kill them. Unless he has an Akanai Soul Priest. Right, so. Well, no Valen's chosen, so that's good.
Death does not scare me.
Armor up pass?
I like to reevaluate every turn and plan future turns with the extra time I have. So
it looks like turn 6 is Thorsan. Turn 5
Exactly.
looks to be armor up pass.
So what turn do you plan on winning the game as it stands now?
Turn 15?
Turn 15? Okay. I agree, it's some later turn than 6 by far. So I would just armor up.
Alright, and the plan is armor up pass next turn too, right?
Not necessarily, since it's unlikely we'll get to play Battle Rage. There's a possibility that we draw Acolyte, basically.
Oh, right.
And then we want to just ping it and draw an extra card. I also think it'd be fair to swap your Battle Rage there for another card, but I don't think you need to.
Okay, I'm still on board with this armor up pass game. Yeah?
Unstable Ghoul is worth 4 health here. It's worth a ton of damage later on with the Frothing. I would just armor up again. But then I'd want to consider again if I want to use Battle Rage for 1, since I'm not going to be able to play Battle Rage next turn, and it's unlikely that I'm going to have a minion on board the turn after, since my Thoristan's going to die, which means I won't be using Battle Rage for the next 2 turns. And even 3 turns in advance, it seems unlikely I'll be using Battle Rage. So
the way I would think about it is that on turn 6 you play Thorsan, and like you said, the patron combo isn't much, so I like to use the patrons with Battle Rage to draw cards.
To Battle Rage, yeah, so that's what I was getting to. If you want, then you could do that, and then invest the Whirlwind on the patron with the Inner Rage, which would draw 3 from Battle Rage, which means Battle Rage is only worth 2 more. Personally, I'd cycle it now.
Okay.
Since we're hitting a Thurson turn, I think just having...
Is it worth Inner Rage executing this? No, right? No. No, it's not.
I think I'm only... Okay, just pass. I think I might have played cool, given that we could... No, never mind. Fuck it. It's not right. Interesting.
Four, 6, 8, 10. It'd be hilarious to die the next turn. Anyways, Tharsan, pass. Yep.
Yeah, it would not be funny to die next turn. You and I have a different definition of what's hilarious.
Yeah, it could be kind of funny.
If we draw a Warsong Commander, we have
A lot.
2, 4, 7, 7, 22-ish. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Come on, Warsong. Okay, gonna have to play pretty quickly here. Think we start with executing the Death Lord in some way. Probably with Inner Rage. No, maybe with Fiery. 2. And then, like, maybe we get our guy and then we can do the patron.
Do you think we need to do that already?
Okay, how else do we clear this board?
What if we just use our Inner Rage to... and execute to kill the Death Lord?
Okay.
I think that's correct. So this way we use 0 mana, and we get to see what comes out of it. And it also gives us access to attack a zombie chow, which would give us 5 health.
Yeah. Alright, so I think 2, 3, 4, 6.
Well, we're definitely playing the War Axe, so let's play that. I like to get... Even though like there's a lot of planning normally, with this deck you gotta be fast, so... And we're definitely attacking the zombie chest, let's do that. I would consider putting a... I would probably ping the Acolyte and then Armorsmith Ghoul. So yeah, Armorsmith first. But...
Oops, right.
Yeah, and then Armor too. Took that on that turn, but we're good. We just missed 1 armor.
Man, too bad that wasn't a Warsong Commander. I think the odds were pretty good. Well, they were reasonable.
They're definitely reasonable. I'm just not a huge fan of using our free Whirlwind on dedicating patrons or something like that to the board.
Yeah, do you remember what card was... Huh.
Thank you.
I wonder if Inner Rage could have been saved. No, probably not.
Well, if we draw... We could have saved the Battle Rage, but then we would have 2 more cards in our hand, but we'd have 1 less card that was discounted by Thurson.
Alright, so I'm thinking Grim Patron, Whirlwind. And... is it worth getting the Armorsmith out? Yeah, I think so. So I'd go Armorsmith, Patron, Whirlwind. Well, yeah.
So it's good to manage your Whirlwind effects, obviously. Since we already used a Ghoul, we have 2 Deathbite left and a Whirlwind. So I think it's fine to use a Whirlwind effect here to invest in a Patron board. I wouldn't throw away your Dread Corsair unless we think one of his guys is going to be left on the board.
Okay, so you're game for 2/6 first, right? Armorsmith,
Yeah.
Patron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't use the Whirlwind before you attack though, since you want to run the 2/2 and do 4/5. And I don't think it's worth any religion.
Into the 4/1?
Into the 4/4. And then Whirlwind. And see where we're at with the thing. And then maybe just Interrage it. 4/1.
Okay.
Did you Interrage it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. I realized you could have Interraged your 1 patron and then you'd have an extra... The board would have been full for 1, so you'd have an extra 1 patron, I think. In exchange for the 4/1, I think that's worse.
Yeah, we could have gotten 2 more patrons, but I don't think that's worth it.
Well, the boil would have been full on one of them. Unless you
Right.
trade in the 2/2 before you put the whirlwind. Still, it's still one. For some
Looks like
reason,
we're
I
pretty
really have
doomed
it
from
in
here.
mind.
If he has something. Well, he doesn't have something.
Oh, he has something. A death bite.
Alright. Attack, attack, attack. Let's see. And then 2 Dread Corsairs, I think.
Well, we're definitely gonna attack, attack, attack. So let's get the. Wait, let's see. The question is, do you want to play Frothing and 1 Dread Corsair?
I don't think we want Frothing since he hasn't done deaths yet.
Yeah, but do you think that he definitely has a death? I think, but you could put the Frothing out at less than he attacks with the death bite, so it gets to always more than 5. And like I said, you wanted to hold on to the Frothings, but we're dedicating so many resources to the board as it is that it's unlikely that Frothing Charge is going to win us the game. But I think that you want 2 Dread Corsairs regardless, so I'd still just play the 2 Dread Corsairs. But it's always good to consider the other options.
Yeah. This game would have gone pretty differently if we didn't cycle Battle Rage. Do you think it was still correct?
Given the cards they were, I don't think that it would have been that much different, right? Because there was just
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
an Armor Smith. I forgot what the other card was actually. No, but I still think it was correct to cycle it.
What do you think about this matchup? I know it's not very common.
I think Patrons heavily to.
Okay.
At first, people thought that I would just brought the Frothing. At first, people thought that Priest would be favored since it has so many board wipes.
Frothing
but-
and Bite, right?
Yeah, but since then, I think people have reconsidered. He was surprisingly proactive this game, and we didn't have the early execute to take out like the Death Lord
But we did.
later on.
Okay.
But like the immediate answer. Definitely open up with that on the Shredder. Have you been liking Slime?
It's been alright.
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
Faced with the
so-
Bite, right?
We have another Patron in our deck, another Warsong Commander, another Frothing, another Deathbite, a Battle Rage, an Execute, and a Whirlwind. Keeping that in mind, I just go face with Deathbite.
Okay.
Had to be a Puddle Stomper.
Had to be exactly that card.
Okay, so we only have 9 cards left, and it's looking like it's going to be a bit of a slow match from here on out. So you have plenty of time to plan ahead, since you know you have a Patron, a Deathbite, a Frothing, and a Whirlwind, and a Battle Rage.
Okay, well, looks like the general plan is going to be to get a Patron and then abuse the ooze.
Yeah. Ideally, you get a Deathbite before that all goes down. But
Suppose the next draw were a Deathbite, then what would be the play? Deathbite the Belcher?
well, we're going to be taking 8 this turn, so next turn we're facing down 12. Oof. That'll be close margins.
Axe Execute.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's possible that no, it's not.
I dream and the world trembles.
How do you feel about Priest right now?
Haven't played it much. I think it's okay. And GG.
Well played. I choose
If I were to play my strongest deck right now, I think I would play Paladin.
Let the hunt begin. Victory or death.
Do you keep Whirlwind with Deathspite against as a hunter?
So, like I said earlier, the Whirlwind's good against Face Hunter, but it's less good against Midrange Hunter, and it's less good when you're going first. So I'd actually put it back here,
Alright.
but I'd keep the Deathspite. That may be an unpopular opinion, but I think it's right. Since you're running slams and not loot hoarders also.
Yeah, I know that the mulligans are really tricky with this, and it's really close. Like, say you didn't have a Deathspite and you had a Whirlwind, do you also toss the Whirlwind?
No.
Then you want to keep it.
Yeah. If I was running loot hoarders instead of slams, also would have kept it.
Oh. Do you axe the spider? Or just hold it?
No, but I do play the axe.
Okay.
Since next turn we can strike Corsair and armor up and gain some tempo.
With a card like this, you're kind of scared of Houndmaster, right? So, are you sure about not axing it since we have a Deathspite?
So for that to be a threat this turn, he would have to play.
Any 2-drop?
No, it'd have to be a spider, right?
Well, no, because if it was Knife Juggler, you would kill the Knife Juggler.
So Knife Juggler is better than spider. So
What?
at that point, so Knife Juggler is better than spider then.
I'm confused.
So Knife Juggler is like more of a threat than the spider. That's what I'm
I would
saying.
think so, right? Alright,
I would-
so here I think Dread Corsair, Armor Smith, and kill the Web
Kill the
Spinner.
spider. Yep. So Knife Juggler is more of a threat than the Web Spinner, which is why I would save my weapon to kill like a Knife Juggler and then like a Huffer or something, like another minion. Like playing around Houndmaster is a little ambitious since theoretically your weapon could kill 2 minions that are better than Taunt Up Web Spinner anyways. And that
Okay.
requires him to use the coin and have a Houndmaster.
Suppose this is the board state next turn. Would you play the Deathspite and kill the... Well, suppose like you could use the axe. Would you use the Deathspite instead though? Like actually this is going to happen. Might have depended on the draw, but... So it looks like the options are to hit and hit or play Deathspite and hit.
So
Or execute.
that's definitely not executing. But so the question is, do you think that you're gonna need the Death Rattle off of Deathspite anytime soon? And the answer is probably no.
Alright, so we'll just hit and play the Deathspite.
Since I don't need the Deathspite Death Rattle next turn, and it's unlikely I'll even need it the turn after that since I'm gonna be playing Emperor, I would actually just consider attack, armor, fire war Axe.
Oh, good call.
Strike.
Yeah, because putting the Deathspite out there right now would let you kill 4 health minions next turn, which don't exist, but would let you kill a 5 health minion if you attack twice. But that's the turn you're playing Emperor on, so.
Excellent. Acolyte armor. Yep.
Yep.
Strike.
Weapon management is huge in this deck.
Yeah, those weapons are the OP part of Warrior after all.
Yeah, the best card in the deck is probably Deathspite, honestly.
Yeah.
I let the dogs out.
Alright, attack web spinner and Thorson.
Here at the monster. Attack web spinner. Play the person. Yep.
What do you actually think is favored between Midrange Hunter and this deck?
Since the armor strengths have been added, I think it's gotten a little bit better, but I still think that
That didn't quite.
it's really close, but I think that Midrange Hunter is a little bit favored. But I don't know, it varies greatly with the list. So
Alright. Bite face. No, actually bite the Houndmaster. And
you have
then
to execute, so theoretically.
then would you just bite face?
I like execute, bite face. I would
Damage.
bite first though.
Bite face first, yeah. Suppose you knew it was freezing trap. Would you still do that play?
Yes, because I plan on going Warsong after. If it's freezing.
But is that better to like Death's Bite this guy then? I mean, we have a lot of health.
Assuming you need 2 executes to win the game, then yes. But not attacking with the Death Blade takes a whole extra turn anyway. So you should use the 0 minute. I just gotta armor up and fast.
Oh, you were gonna go Warsong.
I was considering it. I think I still would have.
Huh, okay. As you can see, I didn't even put that into my list of consideration.
Since this was a chance to bounce back the war song, get it reduced to whatever, and get his trap out of the way instead of the 5-5.
Put this apple on your
I
head.
felt like it was worth it.
Oops. On his side. Alright, let's see. Execute, Warsong. I think execute and replay Thorson. Well, stupid Harrison. Stupid
I think
bow.
that you have to do that now.
Execute in Thorson.
Yep.
Yep.
I would attack his face.
Yeah, it could be Snake.
Yeah. I don't think that wasting a war song and a ghoul is worth it in this position. So.
Yeah, I agree.
Since it's likely that we're gonna need a big battle rage, it's definitely advantageous to hold on to these. This all being said, if I had a war song that one turn, I probably would have held the execute. Like 3 turns ago. This is one of the reasons why I think that the matchup's really good. Because some people think that Patron's a little favored, but if Hunter plays their good game, then I don't feel like that's true.
Okay, I think we play it all.
Yes, I agree. You'll end up with 3 patrons and a war song, right?
We're sending the ghoul into the knife juggler, right?
If you send the ghoul into the knife juggler,
And then this here, and then this here, and then that.
I guess it doesn't really matter. The other way is the exact same, but yeah. Well, actually, no. No. Do it the other way.
This into this?
Yeah, because you want the juggler to be alive so it can ping the patron.
Oh.
That's why it mattered. I was trying to remember why it mattered.
Alright, so we're sending the 3-2
Yeah,
into the
patron
6-3.
is 6-3. Yeah. And then 2-2 into the 3-1, 3-3 into the 2-2. Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
Gonna be close. Armor up 2. Oh, we missed 3 damage. That's not a big deal.
I see. That would have missed out on the juggler free roll. That was a good call.
Yeah. Well, that's... Okay. Guess that's a thing. Was that even... I really wish they would tell me what's from Web Spinner.
Yeah, it's from Web Spinner. Alright, well, looks like
The
send it all
battle
into this.
is real.
Or we don't.
Well, we're definitely playing the Acolyte armor right now, Brett, so let's do that. So, if we send them all in, he does 4 less damage. We lose all of our patrons immediately. He kills off one of the 3/3, then now attacks that.
Yeah, if he does this, then we're kind of screwed.
That's worth nothing. Having 2 3/1s is worth nothing, so. Yeah, I sent him all in.
Yeah.
Even though it looks like we're at parity, I don't think it's that bad. Or it looks like we're below, I mean, not at parity, I think it's a little bit closer than that. Because he only has a Savannah left, and then a Boom if he's playing. Okay.
Rip us.
But yeah, the main reason I don't like this matchup is because I feel like if Midrange Hunter plays the game that they want to play, it involves like a bow and then a freezing trap, and then just big minions on turn 4, 5, and 6, right? So it gives you a lesser chance to take advantage of the mid game. Like when I was playing Patron and I got to the top of the ladder, Era was passing me, and this is the deck.
So, suppose theoretically, like, a lot of people brought Midrange Hunter and Handlock to tournaments. Would you still even want to play Patron?
I think you do. Life Coach thinks that that in combination with people running Harrison in those decks means you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, get in here!